There's no cutting off the situation.
That's it. And you can leave just a little bit of slack in those at the moment. We'll tighten them up before you get going. It's up to you how comfortable you're going to be. You can just loosen them up. I'll remind you to tighten them up before we go. Cool. Cool. Nicely strapped in. Everything around the cockpit. Probably got about a 363 figure altimeter zone, so that's in feet. So 200, 300, 400 feet, and the little one's in thousands. Cool. This is in kilometres now, it's our airspeed. Oh, okay. So we'll actually get to go as we go. If you do feel sick, there's just your breakfast if you want, but you won't today because I don't make people sick.
Oh, good man.
And the canopy, to put the canopy closed, we'll taxi with it open.
Yep.
You can either lean back and grab this, or you can lean back and grab this over your head. Or you can just get you to practice locking it into that position there. Cool. And obviously, we don't have parachutes, so we're not going to jump out.
No, so you can't leave before me anyway.
Yeah, but if we're on the ground and there's a problem and I say we need to get out, I'll stop the aircraft and start brake on. Look at that.
Traffic.
Okay, can you hear me on the radio there? Just push that button on your harness and say a couple of words.
Yeah, I've got you.
Oh, loud and clear. Excellent. All right, let's get set up to start. Got to pump the fuel into these cylinders, prime it manually, which gives you a good arm workout.
Just like a Spitfire.
Yep.
Hostile Cherry, Microlight 6973, turning base runway 35 for a full stop, Cessna.
Alright, and when we do start, you'll see a bunch of white smoke, because, you know, it's a radial engine and they like to do that. Alright, here we go.
Okay.
Eldersley, Hunter Valley, Oscar Zulu, Papa, drop complete, 4 parachutes away from flight level 120, Eldersley and on descent.
Alright, everything's turned on. I'll just give it a couple of seconds to warm up. And yeah, put your hands out if you need to. It's great air conditioning. Works for me.
Kilo 10 flying to the south, inbound 47, having hit other 500 for some circuits.
Ah, such a nice day for it.
Traffic Kilo Tango 150.
It's a ripper, absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I reckon we go down and check out Lake Macquarie and zip up the coast if you're happy with that.
Yep, work with that. I guess nobody was in the air on Friday afternoon when that storm came through.
Oh, no.
Ah, affirmative, okay. What's that, a Corsair or something, a Foley wing thing?
Yeah, that's an Avenger.
Oh,
actually, you can come over if you want. There's like a little air museum in there. You can pop in and have a look. There was a company that used to fly Tiger Moths out of here that they had a really nice hangar full of nice aeroplanes, but yeah, they've I haven't seen them open for a while, mate. Yeah, it's where this little clubhouse is here. I'm not sure what they're doing now. Okay. So we'll pull in next to this guy and do our run up, and we'll probably beat him out, I reckon, but see how we go.
yeah, he's got some new gear in there. He's configuring. He's out of Camden this morning.
This guy here?
Yep.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's a Comanche. Oh, no, it's a Piper Seneca. That's right. All right, let me do some checks. You'll see the control column moving around. Yep, there we go. Make sure there's no binding there. You need to close your canopy up now. You can lock it in position, and once that's done, you can then tighten up your shoulder harnesses.
Canopy lock.
Okay, I'll do a quick run up.
44 is overhead field at 2,500, tracking to the west. Traffic Cessna.
Okay, harness start.
Oh, good. All right, you all set to go?
Yeah, ready to go.
All right, let's get in front of this guy so he doesn't hold us up. Cool, so we'll get airborne there, John. I'll keep it nice and low to the ground. We'll get up to about 250 kilometres an hour.
Whiskey Tango's on it.
And once we're at the end of the runway, I'll slowly pitch the aircraft up and we'll do a steep climb out, okay?
Yeah, that works.
All right. Cessnock traffic, Yankee Golf Kilo, Yak, lining up runway 35 and departing for a right-hand turn, departure to the east, traffic Cessnock. Alright, and one final check of everything. Everything's in the green, compass looks about right. Transponder's on. Alright, all set, here we go. Go for it. There we go, accelerating.
Mainly traffic, Oscar Function Kilo is also overhead, so we're sending the tide, join active crosswind for runway 23.
There's 240, clear up, here we go. Check out that climb rate. Woohoo! Outstanding. Pretty good, isn't it? You've had some moves. Coming right. Setting our climb power. Yeah, taking the views. Nice day here in the Hunter. That's outstanding. I wonder what the peasants are doing. Yeah. I love looking down on people when I'm flying. Yak is 2 miles to the east of Cessnock at 1,500, tracking eastbound. Cool, so obviously Cessnock Township, just off the right wing tip. Yep, and we've got Curry, which is, did you come up the M1 and then onto the Hunterway, the Hunter Expressway? Up through the Putty? Yep, Putty Road, oh nice. That's a much nicer way to come up. A few eagles over there, just below the horizon, off the left wing tip. Got him. Don't want to hit those. Yeah, we're only 10k off the Putty, so we leave home and straight up.
That's magic. Nice road, that. You could just sort of make out Maitland in that direction there, and some of the other little satellite towns around it, they're kind of all blended into one now.
Yeah, got that.
And yep, we've got Curry down here, which is used to have a big smelter. You can sort of see it used to be over there. It's all cleared out now, but that was a huge refinery that's obviously gone. And then off to the left there's the Hunter Expressway, which will actually cross over as we get a bit closer. We've got Mount Sugarloaf, which has got those two big antennas just over there, just slightly to the right of the nose.
Yeah, got the antennas. Yeah, so the smelter's obviously been torn right down.
Yeah, they've taken it all, packed it up for scrap metal.
Yeah, fair enough. Got a mate of mine lives down there somewhere below us.
And Curry?
Yeah, roger that. Anderson Street.
Okay. A couple of open cut mines as we fly this way as well, which obviously we don't fly over there. You can see one over there in that direction. Quite a big one.
Yeah, got that hole.
Echo is on base, just about to turn final for runway 23.
See the sand dunes over at Nelson's Bay?
Yeah, so those dunes you can see there, pretty much up towards Anna Bay. That's where the Anna Bay area starts. And obviously if you keep on going left, you can see the hills. That's a bit of Mount Pomeroy and that area up around Nelson Bay, Port Stephens, which is really nice.
25, just past the old side.
Feel free if you want to open your canopy up to that first C tent and just get some air in there as well. There's no problem with that.
So far so good. I'll give it a crack in a minute.
aircraft can actually fly with both canopies open, which is fine until you do aerobatics. It gets very blowy, but still can have both canopies open, no problem.
Is that the roundabout to the left that takes you into Maitland?
Yep, that's the one, and you can see they've got a big real estate development there. That's only gone up in the last 5 years, all that. Used to be a few little towns and a red rooster, and now it's huge.
Just wondering whether you'll be sort of...
The big problem with that, though, is that it's quite low, and you can see all the flooding that happens with these lakes. Now, as soon as we get a lot of rain, all that area floods out, so I wouldn't buy anything in there because it just gets wet.
I don't think I'll be building there.
We'll be just departing overhead. Eastbound.
Warnerville, Whiskey Echo, Romeo 10, left base runway 02, touch and go, Warnerville. Traffic Newcastle, helicopter Foxtrot Victor Juliet is 5 miles to the west of Nobby's 1500, tracking for the coast, Newcastle.
So obviously you can start to see the greater Newcastle area coming in view there.
Traffic helicopter November Yankee Hotel 3 to the south of...
And we've also got Lake Macquarie, so you can just see starting to come into view in that sort of direction over there. Newcastle traffic, Yankee Golf Kilo, Yak-52 is half a mile north of Mount Sugarloaf at 1500, tracking eastbound traffic Newcastle.
Warnerville traffic, Grumman Tiger, Romeo Tango Zulu, departing circuit, runway 02, upwind, 1200, climbing 2500, tracking Togra Lake. Warnerville traffic.
It can get quite busy over the lake sometimes with helicopter traffic, so we just keep a listen out to see how much traffic. We've also got some skydiving down here at Lake Macquarie Airport, which is the old Swansea Airport. I don't know if you remember that.
Okay, yeah, don't need to deal with the jumpers.
No, it's all bad. They do a lot of jumping there too. It's a very commercial operation. They churn through heaps of jumps a day, maybe 20 or 25.
Romeo Oscar overhead, Newcastle CBD, this time 1200. Checking for John Hunter then for Lake Macquarie, looking for Foxtrot Victor Juliet. Yeah, Romeo Oscar Foxtrot Victor Juliet overhead, Newcastle train interchange 1500. Down have you sighted 1 o'clock high. Foxtrot Victor Juliet.
Just drop it down to 1,000 feet now. I've got helicopter traffic over there somewhere. I haven't seen them.
Well, their traffic, seaplane 6405 is 2 miles to the north, 500 feet inbound to landing walls there.
Got a seaplane in. Newcastle traffic, Yankee Golf Kilo, Yak-52 is 2 miles to the east of Sugarloaf, on descent passing 1200, tracking for the north tip of Lake Macquarie. Newcastle traffic. Heaps of birds around too.
Yeah, Romeo is turning left base runway 02, full stop, Warnerville.
Traffic coming to be Charlie Tango Juliet, 6 to the north, inbound, on descent through 4000, estimate, good time. Traffic coming to be.
Should be a helicopter over there somewhere. Let me know if you do see him. Will do. Once we're over the lake, we'll go down to 500 feet above the lake surface, which is the lowest we can fly. Good for a view too.
Sunapee traffic, TechNam Victor Kilo, Victor, 2 nautical miles to the south of the aerodrome at 3500, tracking to the north to Maitland, Sunapee traffic.
is the Warners Bay area here, and south basically we're looking at Belmont and Swansea. Nice spot, especially if you can get a house on the with a jetty.
Oh, like the point, it's going to be nice. The 1 mile east of Lake Macquarie Airport, coming north to
Newcastle traffic, Yankee Golf Kilo, Yak is northern tip of Lake Macquarie, 500 feet, tracking southbound.
Warbird traffic, seaplane 5405, right base, runway 21 to land, Warbird. And traffic Newcastle, helicopter Foxtrot Victor Juliet, Meriwether Beach 1000, tracking southbound coastal Newcastle.
Foxtrot Victor Juliet, Yankee Golf Kilo, Yak. I'm just over Lake Macquarie, tracking southbound at 500 feet. We'll be tracking via Swansea and then northbound.
Yeah, Roger, I'll give you a call, Redhead. Thanks. Macquarie traffic guide, 27, 101 miles of use to the field, about to cross the extended center line to 07 to join for left-hand downwind at 1000 Macquarie.
nice turns.
Yeah, I'd like to just hug the coastline. Plus one of my mates lives over there, so I always fly over his house.
Okay.
How are you feeling? All good in the back?
Yeah, happy as.
Excellent.
Macquarie traffic helicopter Romeo Oscar is 3.5 to the north of the field, 1,500 shortly on descent and inbound join mid downwind for 07 full stop. Traffic Lake Macquarie.
Lake Macquarie traffic guide, 27 joins left-hand downwind for 07 Lake Macquarie.
Bit of traffic, Lake Macquarie Airport. Just over there, so we'll come over here and go on the other side of the lake. Makes it even better.
Don't you keep away from me.
Traffic Times Beach, Charlie Tango Juliet, joining crosswind for 07 full stop. Traffic Times Beach.
It's a nice part of the world, Lake Macquarie, isn't it?
Certainly is. Done a bit of paddling around here, never flown over it though.
Yeah, lots of boats out today. No surprise there.
No, not at all.
All stations Lake Macquarie, the Albatross India Tango is the gap 3000. We'll be tracking direct for south of Castle Hill Bay, and then we'll be northbound to Redhead, all stations Lake Macquarie. Copy, Redhead Beach, is there any drones in the area? Redhead Beach. And traffic Newcastle, helicopter Foxtrot Victor Juliet is at Redhead 1000.
Do a little circle here.
And then for Monday, Lake Macquarie, traffic Newcastle, Lake Macquarie. And helicopter at Redhead is the Albatross India Tango. We're about 4 miles to the west of Caves Beach. And we will be tracking northbound to Redhead, not below 500, so we'll probably see you somewhere along the line there. And Roger, thank you for that, I'll keep an eye out. Macquarie traffic guide, 27 is left base for runway 07 northern grass, full stop.
There's the airport over there, the Lake Macquarie Airport. I don't know if you can see it in the grass.
Romeo Oscar.
Yeah, got to see.
Standing base for grass right, 07.
We've got Aerospace, runway 02, touch and go, practice flight approach, one it up.
And the drone operator, thanks for that, mate. India Oscar Tango.
Level Crow traffic, Yankee Golf Kilo, Yak is 2 miles to the east of Swansea at 700 feet. Tracking out to the coast down the left-hand turn, tracking northbound, not above 500.
Okay, copy, Yak's India Oscar Tango, mate. So we'll be tracking northbound. We'll give you a call at Swansea Heads.
Okay, thanks. So this is Swansea. You can see the Swansea Bridge over there. They raise that every hour.
Been a long time since I went over that.
Yeah. Wow, a lot of boats there. What's the time? It must have just closed. Everyone's gone through on the hour.
It looks like it. There's a... hang on.
Newcastle traffic, Yankee Golf Kilo, Yak is Swansea Heads 500, tracking northbound.
Yeah, it looks like a jet ski tour going on down there between the bridge.
27 is cleared runway, left approach.
Oh, let's put something to Tango, Mike. Is that lobby?
See a jet passing on our right.
And Lake Macquarie traffic, Albatross India Oscar Tango is just south of Catherine Hill Bay, descending out of 3000. Tracking northbound 500 Redhead, all stations Lake Macquarie.
Okay, but they'll be in behind us. They're about 3 miles behind us. So they'll definitely have a take on.
Victor Juliet is joining mid downwind for 07 Lake Macquarie.
Lake Macquarie traffic, caravan, Delta Zulu, Quebec, taxiing for runway 07, parachute off, Lake Macquarie.
Are you into golf at all?
Not particularly, or you're a student. It got boring.
Backtrack, or would you like me to wait?
There's another helicopter over there.
Delta Zulu, Quebec, Foxtrot Victor Juliet, say again, it's very broken.
Do I have time to backtrack, or would you like me to wait?
Established downwind, I might just zip in before if I can.
Look at all the cars up here set up. See all the cars on the beach?
Tango is northbound 500, just come up Swansea Heads. Traffic, Southern B Mark Ride 1847, now joining left downwind 17 Southern B.
India Tango, Yankee Golf Kilo, I'm about 10 miles south of Redhead, touching northbound 500.
Yeah, about 3 in together there, boys. And Lake Macquarie, helicopter Foxtrot Victor Juliet, turning base 07 Lake Macquarie.
A lot of nippers out today, or the
Lake Macquarie, sorry, up to the Tango, Swansea Heads, northbound 500. We'll stay over water about it. Okay, out.
Happy to get out, I think.
Yankee Golf Kilo, we're 1 mile south of Redhead at 400 feet over the beach.
Yeah, copy that. You'll stay over sand there?
Yeah, I'll stay on the break.
No worries, we'll just stay out over water a bit.
Copy.
And India Oscar Tango's on the northern upwind threshold, Lake Macquarie.
I guess that's Redhead we're just coming up on.
Yep, this is Redhead, and you've got the Redhead Surf Club just below us. Good dog beach.
Over to the Yankee Golf Kilo.
Copy that. Okay, got the jet coming up behind us. Once we find him, I'll let him know. He'll probably overtake us on the right-hand side.
Mark Line 1847, turning left base 17 for a full stop, southern speed.
1 mile traffic, Grumman Tiger, Romeo Tango Zulu, overhead Tuggerah Lake, 2,400, inbound,
Lighthouse is there.
Stop, 1 mile traffic. 1 mile traffic, Technam Victor Kilo Victor at 3,500, tracking northwest 5 nautical miles, tracking towards Maitland. 1 mile traffic.
Okay, there's the jet behind us. See in our 4 o'clock position, just below the horizon.
Juliet, just out the pub, mate.
Yeah, thank you. Foxtrot Victor Juliet, clear the active runway. Yankee Golf Kilo, come up on your right there for a right turn.
Got the visual.
Lake Macquarie traffic caravan.
There we go. That's a good photo op, isn't it?
me to roll grass right?
Yeah, go for it.
Thanks, mate.
I think you'll beat us back to the cess right now.
Helicopter Romeo Oscar. Oscar is rolling grass right for 07 grass right, and will be for crosswind departure to south, tracking southbound coastal, not above 1,000 traffic.
So traffic up, so yes, Tango's redhead, beach 5, 2000, westbound.
And traffic Watervale, so Tapia Whiskey Hotel November's on climb overhead the field, passing 2,200 for 3,500, conduct aerobatics for a period of 10 minutes, not below 3,000, traffic Watervale.
Alright, we're coming up to Newcastle, or Merriweather Beach. This is one of the Newcastle beaches. And I'll just zip up the beach and then we'll do sort of a climbing right-hand turn if you're okay with that.
Yeah, okay with that.
And like just sort of do a bit of a spiral. Just keep an eye out for any paragliders and hang gliders, although the wind's not in the right direction for them at the moment.
Will do.
Okay, coming up to the right. To the G. Sometimes you see lots of whales down here at the right time. Definitely lots of dolphins. But not today, I don't think. Can't see anything down there.
Fair enough. What's that, 1G?
Yeah, that's about 1.82 G there. Let the nose slice down a little bit. Drop it down to 500 feet.
Watervale traffic, Grumman Tiger, Romeo Tango Zulu, joining crosswind, runway 02 for full stop. Watervale traffic.
This is Newcastle CBD, kind of in that area there. Alright, I'm going to pitch up now, because we have to be 1,000 feet above the township when we fly over it.
Newcastle traffic, Yankee Golf Kilo is over Newcastle CBD, tracking westbound at 1,500.
Cool, you can see Newcastle Harbour just off to your right. All the coal loading happens over there. You can almost start to see the massive, basically they just put the coal out in the open and then they load it onto the ships.
Maintaining with field parachute up overhead. Estimating time 21, left right.
Start our climb up to around 2,500 feet, and that way it also cools down a little bit. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, fine.
Excellent. Yep, there's a Stockton Beach we can see there, that's huge, and that goes all the way up to Anna Bay. And they do a lot of sand mining, they actually pull the sand out of that and send it to Honolulu, and Waikiki Beach has got a lot of that sand on it.
Export.
Yep, it is. Would you like to have a fly?
Oh, yeah.
Cool, so you just need one hand, just your right hand, just sort of gently on the stick. Doesn't take much to move it around. If you have a look outside, you can see where the horizon sits, where the sky meets the ground. Sort of look at where it's sitting at the moment. Obviously, if you pull back on the stick, the horizon will fall down towards your feet. And obviously, if you push forward, it'll come into your face a bit more. So we want to set horizon around about sort of that attitude there. Are you happy with that?
Roger that.
Yeah, so it's all yours, handing over. And yeah, just have a play, forward, back, left and right. You can sort of see how responsive it is. That's it. Nice.
no, it's very responsive.
As you said, if you really go to the target and do wonderful things, wouldn't it?
Yeah, being so responsive means you can have a lot of fun with aerobatics, which is good.
Better you than me. Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, for the aerobatics?
Yeah, mate, go for it.
Oh, we'll head over to, I've got it now, we'll head over to Cessnock so we can do it over the airport. And if you're up for some, we can do some.
Okay, this sounds fine so far.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, you can see how much I'm moving the control column there. Like, I can move it maybe 4 or 5 times. That gets the aircraft quite manoeuvrable. Yeah. Also makes it really good for low-speed handling as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's a little airport. You can just see off the left-hand wing now. See that little airport there? In amongst the marshlands.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, so a concreter bought that land back in the 70s. And it was all swampland. He said, I'm going to build an airport there. And the council went, if you can build a runway there, you can have it. So 7 years later, after dumping all his excess cement that he had from these building jobs, he managed to fill in the swamp and to make that thing into something that, airport-ish. Yeah, I know. Not a very good airport to get into. It's those power lines right near it make it, a little bit tricky. And all the locals complain a lot.
Power lines right beside it. Yeah, no thanks.
And you can see all the floodlands over here. Like, it only has to rain 3 or 4 days in a row, and all this area here just gets flooded up.
It looks like the hunter's towards the gook as well.
So we're about 2,700 feet up now, and still climbing, and you can sort of feel how it's getting nice and cool, and drops about 2 degrees every 1,000 feet we go up.
Got that?
Maitland traffic, Joe 9. One is base for runway 23. Touch and go, Maitland.
Maitland's got an airfield as well, has it?
Yeah, so it's called Rutherford. It's kind of on the eastern side of Maitland, but it's quite big. But it's actually a private airport. A bunch of people bought it back in the 80s when there was nothing there, and put some runways there. And it's had a lot of pressure to close over the years, but because it's private, they can't close it. So you can actually join the airport as like a shareholder. And what they've done is they've sold off a lot of the land around the airport as commercial warehousing and stuff like that. So they actually make quite a lot of money now off their leases, which is really good for an airport because the airport's there to stay, and it means that they're not financially constrained and have to charge exorbitant landing fees to get in there. Yeah, general aviation in Australia goes through periods of time where it really does struggle, and airports get shut down, and lobbyists close things down. It's a real shame.
Technam 50 Kilo Victor, 10 nautical miles to the south of the aerodrome at 3,600, overflying and tracking to the south.
I remember when they shut down Holston Park.
Yep. Yeah, me too.
Oscar, taxiing on the grass for runway 26, mainland traffic.
Yeah, they house the airship at Schofield for a while as well.
Base for runway 35, approaching go. Cessna.
West inbound on descent, passing through 3,500 feet. ETA over field at 27, Maitland.
Cessna traffic helicopter, Kilo Kilo 6 to the southwest, 2,300 on descent to join a left base 4 grass left 35 Cessna. Mainland traffic, Cessna 152, Romeo November Oscar, entering and lining up runway 26, mainland traffic. Mainland traffic, Gyro 960.
Really busy on the radio today.
Runway 23.
Yeah, the site down there has been really well cleaned up. I mean, this whole area is developing a lot. A lot of people moving into that Maitland, Thornton, sort of Rutherford area. Now you can see Rutherford, that's sort of off the right wingtip now. Maitland's just behind us a little bit, and the airport, Rutherford Airport, if you see all that built-up area on the left, if you just come to the left of it, you'll be able to see some hangars, sort of a bit of trees, and then a bit more further left, and you can see all the hangars there.
Yeah, got the hangars and the
Yeah, so that.
grass runway?
No, they've got a sealed runway and a grass runway there, so it's quite a big airport.
Yeah.
Cessna Charlie Albatross India Tango's overhead 4,000. We'll be descending on the dead side for a crosswind rejoin, runway 35.
Cessna traffic, Yankee Golf Kilo Yak is 8 miles to the east at 3,200, tracking overhead for Aerobatics.
Yeah, Maitland traffic, Bonanza Juliet is now 5 miles to the west inbound. Passing through 2,500 feet, we'll join a midfield crosswind for a full stop on runway 23, Maitland.
So that was the jet. The jet's just overhead Cessnock now, getting ready to land. And we'll go overhead at this altitude, and then we'll set up with some aerobatics just overhead the airport.
5 forward stop.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Big Foxtrot Foxtrot Oscar joining midfield crosswind for runway 23, mainland traffic.
And the upshot, midfield crosswind, midfield downwind there. We'll just give you plenty of room there, bud, so don't worry about us. Tango joins crosswind number 2.
Traffic Oscar Foxtrot Kilo, turning base.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better day, I reckon, John. There's smooth as, there's no turbulence, the sun's out. Just a little warm, but, you know, we've got nature's air conditioning.
Yeah, I reckon that works.
Mainland traffic, Foxtrot Echo Oscar is downwind for a touch and go runway 23.
Alright, you ready to try some light aerobatics to start with?
Go for it.
So just make sure you're obviously holding your camera and there's nothing loose in the cockpit that might sort of fly around.
Traffic,
First what I'll do is I'll just do a roll. So I'll just put the nose down for a couple of seconds, get some speed, pull it up, count to 3, and I'll just roll us around 360 degrees. You okay with that?
Anytime.
Alright, here we go. So up we go. Just going to count 3, 2, 1, and just going to roll all the way around. Here we go. Nice and slowly. Stick at the ground. Oh, great view, hey.
Outstanding.
Correction, Kilo Kilo joins a left base.
Pitch it up.
up, there's about almost 2G. And I'll roll us around to the other side. Nice and slowly. Check out the runway below us there.
Starting
Golf course. Lots of stuff happening.
Nice.
Yeah, good way to start it.
Man the traffic, Foxtrot Echo Oscar is base for touch and go.
Alright, I'll come over here to the left and we'll get set up for a loop, okay? Now with the loop, yeah, just keep your eyes looking ahead through the propeller arc. You don't want to loop down at your feet. You will have about 3 to 4 Gs, so we'll feel a little heavier than the last time, okay?
Alright.
There's the jet on final, so there's our speed. Alright, here we go, so feeling heavy in the seat now. There's 3G. Up we go, there's the wingtip coming through the vertical. Have a look above us now, check out that view.
Hello!
Nice, hey? There's our hangar where we started from.
Outstanding. Helicopter on finals.
Yeah, got a helicopter down there, I've got the jet on final. It's all happening. Up we go, and I'll just do a little wig over here to the left again.
Foxtrot Echo Oscar is on final for runway 23, touch and go.
You feeling okay after those two?
Yes, thank you.
Alright, cool. Next one is the stall turn, one of my favourites. So there's the jet on final there, just about to touch down. So we start like a loop, and then I'm going to stop it as we go vertical, and then basically we're going to stop. So, here we go, a bit more G, so there's about 4G there. Have a look at the right wingtip, we go vertical and stop, weightless. That's 0G.
Amazing.
Then we use the rudders to kick ourselves down. Then we just fall on down. Do another one of those. Up we go, there's our speed, all good, clear above. 300 kilometres an hour through the air.
Traffic.
And checking forward, look, there's 0G again.
Yep.
The ladies like it because they don't wear anything. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. We'll go into a half loop. Up we go, there's about 3G there, not too much, 280 kilometres an hour. Altitude's good there.
Now 2 miles to the west of the field.
All the way across, and then we get to about here and we decide that we're not going to do a full loop, we'll turn into a roll to about 90 degrees. There we go, there's a lot of wineries in front of us.
Went there yesterday.
Oh, nice.
35.
So many good places to go. Do a 4-point roll, so we just go 1, hold it there, 2, upside down, but not hanging in our straps, that feels awful.
Nice.
Yeah, up we go again.
Yeah, okay.
Weightless traffic.
Convert some of that speed to height, we're 2,200 feet above the ground. We can go down to 1,500 feet. You still feeling okay there, John?
Doing alright, thank you.
Alrighty.
I like that turn on the wing.
Yeah. Up we go again. I'm going to do a Porteous loop. Come up. Then I'm just going to put it into a bit of a flick. So here we go. Aircraft kind of flicks around and we do a bit of a roll. Feels a bit weird. That's called a Porteous loop. Yeah, I know, it's a little weird.
You could say that,
Yep. I'll just climb up a bit more. Drop that altitude down to 2,000 feet. Which out of those did you like the best or the least?
Hard to say. I like the stall.
Yeah, okay, cool. Let's do a couple more of those. Are you feeling okay?
Doing okay so far, buddy.
Just climb up another 500 feet or so. Then we'll do pretty much one of everything and that'll set us down nicely for our landing pattern.
Foxtrot Echo Oscar is downwind.
You're the boss.
Runway 23, maintenance traffic.
Come over here, there's got Hunter Valley Gardens, sort of that direction. Big Ferris wheel over there.
Victor Kilo Victor.
Alright, get some speed.
Of the aerodrome on descent. Estimated time of arrival 3-1. Cessna traffic.
Traffic land on Romeo, Nebraska.
Alright, you all set to go? Alright, here we go. One of everything. So start with the roll. 3, 2, 1, but faster. Look at that. Whoa. Rolls pretty quick, doesn't it?
Not wrong.
Up we go. Come around here to the right, just a little wing over. Got to check the traffic below us. Yes, we're all clear, that's good. Alright, we'll go into a loop. Get our speed. go, check it there. Oh, there's weightlessness for the last time. Yeah, bringing it down. Dropped out there a bit. That's cool. Excellent. All right, I'll swing the power back and start cooling the engine down a little bit. You feeling okay still?
Doing all right, buddy.
Cool. Feel free if you want to open your window up a little bit, you can do that if you want more air. Cessna traffic, Yankee Golf Kilo, Yak is overhead the airport at 2000. We're descending upwind for a upwind rejoin runway 35 Cessna.
Cessna traffic, Lima X-ray Juliet, crossing threshold 17, Cessna.
Traffic helicopter, Kilo Kilo, taxis from the eastern apron at 235 for local sending to the west.
Alright, turning left on the crosswind. Cessna traffic, Yankee Golf Kilo is joining crosswind runway 35 Cessna.
No traffic helicopter, Kilo Kilo enters in all, so 35 for local sending to the west.
And the traffic, Foxtrot Echo Oscar is on base, on final, sorry for runway 23, touching go, man the traffic.
Cool, there's that downwind leg. Speed's good, I'm going to put the landing gear down now.
Mainland traffic, gyro 961 is downwind for runway 23, mainland traffic.
There you go,
Central traffic, helicopter 44, November Yankee Hotel, 5 miles north, Manchester West 1500, tracking westbound for the Cessna area. Mainland and Cessna. Cessna traffic, Yankee Golf Kilo, the Yak left base runway 35, Cessna full stop.
Alright, coming around, the gear's down, I'm going to drop the flaps down.
Okay.
If you like, up to you, you can open your canopy all the way up, or you can just leave it where it is.
Happy where it is, thanks.
No worries. That's the runway, we're clear on finals. Flat landing gears down. Okay, we're on finals, we've got the gear, the flaps is down, the runway's clear.
Thought you said the flaps were down.
They're down. You just can't see them, they're under the wing. They're more drag devices, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
I'll leave them down for you and I'll show you when we get out.
Thank you. What's that, a handbrake turn, is it?
Yeah, pretty much. Can't turn any tighter than that. That's alright. Here we go. Alright, I'll make everything quiet and feel free to start unstrapping. I'll give you a hand in a minute.
Roger that. Outstanding. Where's this lift? Oh.